Hey there everyone, all the techies and data enthusiasts there. Welcome back to video 15 of our Python series, and in today's video we are going to discuss about comprehension data types in Python. So these comprehension are nothing but the compressed version of the data types which we are having. You have list, tuples, sets and dictionaries, right? Those particular data types compressed version, you can say. You can write the complete code in one line itself, and you can execute that. We will see practically today. We'll discuss about what is comprehension, and also we'll discuss about the list comprehension data type in today's video. So guys, now let's get started. Comprehensions of Python data types. So in this you can see here there is a basic definition already written in this particular PDF. Comprehension provides a concise way to create and manage collections in Python. They are a synthetic constructor that allows for generating a list, set, tuple or any other existing iterables in a more readable or a compact form. In general, it means that complete code, whatever you are going to write, whether it's a loops or if statements, while statements, everything normally what we do in our normal list or in tuple, we write it in multiple lines, right? Here in this compression, list comprehension, or you can say, or the dictionary comprehension, you will write completely in one line itself. In one line only you will get for loop, while loop, if, else, everything will be in one line itself. So I'll discuss that. So you can see here today we are going to discuss about list comprehension mainly. So for list comprehension, here you can see the syntax here. List comprehension are the most commonly used comprehension in Python. They provide a concise way to generate list by embeddings of for loop and on optional conditions inside the pair of square brackets. So this is how you define a list comprehension. Square bracket, you can write the expressions of it, for loop and iterables of it, if conditions and everything can be defined here. Expressions are here, items are about this particular things. There is a detailed overview here, you can read about it. So we'll quickly dive into the examples now. So I don't want to waste the time here in theory. So I'll practically show you all how to do this, and later you all can read. This particular PDF will be available for freely in our GitHub. Okay, you can check out the GitHub link below this video description, and also make sure to subscribe the channel for more interesting videos like this. Soon I'm going to come up with generative AI playlist as well. If you want that, make sure to subscribe the channel. So guys, now let's get started. You can see here in a list how you can do a squaring of numbers. This is how you do for the list comprehension. Okay, so for list comprehension, how you can do the squaring numbers, this is the method how you are going to do. Before that, let me do this 1 second. Let me copy this. Let's go in a new method. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll show you this list comprehension code. Okay, whatever we are having it, I'll show you all this particular code of execution. Parallelly, I'll also show you how we write this same code, the same outputs which we are getting in normal list as well, so that you will get a clear comparison here. So let's start with a normal code first for this hashtag. So what's the question? Create a list of square brackets of numbers from 0 to 9. So for this, how you can create in list comprehension and how you can do it in normal list. Okay, so for this, what I'll do now, normal list. Okay, list method. So in list method, the code goes like this. I'll just copy out. Okay, just simple like this. You have what you have done here. You have created a variable called squares, and you gave an empty square braces here. Later for loop for x in range of 10. You can give here anything. For I also you can give here. So I gave it hex here for example. Now squares dot append x squares 2. So this is the main logic. How you are going to square a particular value. So it is like this, right? X square 2. So 1 square 1, 2 square 3 square, so it goes on. Now you can see here 0 square 0, 1 square 1, 2 square 4, 3 square 9, 4 square 16. So it goes on like this till 81. That is of the first 10 digits. So 9 nines are 81, right? So the squaring goes like this. This is a normal list method, or you can say the normal way of writing code in list. Okay, And for list comprehension, this is how you write a code for list comprehension. Okay. Code in list comprehension. Okay. Simple. Now let me just remove this here. Okay. So let me run this. So you can see here just one line of code. What you have done here, squares variable you gave x square 2 for x in range of 10. So this is your expression and this is your for statement. X variable, you are given temporary variable in range of 10. So you can see here this code or this code, if you ask me, I would select this code only when going to production. Remember this guys, list comprehension, dictionary comprehension, these all are very good when you are executing in your notebooks or when you are working on some test case scenarios or you are building some project prototypes, right? That time this particular codes are perfect for executing in your notebooks, or when you are working with some analysis you can use these kind of codes. But when you are going to production, always make sure to use the standard code, that's the list, dictionary, tuple, whatever standard code we are writing, right? Those functions. So make sure to create those functions standard only. Their list comprehension is not at all useful. Okay, only list comprehension is useful for you to work faster, or you can say here it reduces the time and the code complexity. That's the reason we use list comprehension to build the prototype or examples very soon. Okay. Now let's go with the second example. Now let's create a list of square of only even numbers. Same code, but what we are expecting here, we want only even numbers. We don't want the positive numbers. Okay, this will be your question. Let me paste it here. Okay, so now for this the code will be the same code logic I can copy here, only there is a small changes out. I'll change that here. Okay, so I'll change this to even numbers, even squares is equals to, for x in range of 10, it's perfect. Now simple logic. So for even, what you do, if x percentile 2 double is equals to 0, then we are telling to perform all this squaring logic here. Simple. Okay, this is how you do, right? So yeah, this comes here, and let me copy this name. I'll replace it here, even squares dot append x percentile 2, and the print statement normally goes out itself. Now let me print here. You can see here, right? For loop even squares dot, okay, print squares. 1 second, let me change this as well. Okay, now so you can see here now 4, 16, 36, 24. So if you want odd numbers, then what you will do? Simple guys. So here instead of double equal to, give one exclamatory mark over. So if x percentile 2 not equal to, this exclamatory and equal to defines not equal to, this double equal to defines equal to. Okay, remember this. So this is not our main concept. The logic you have understood, I guess. This is how you write in list method. Okay, now we will see in list comprehension how it goes on. Same here, you can see here same code, but you can see here only we have changed here if x percentile to double equal to 0. So I'll copy the same logic here again from here. And what we are going to do, if you see here, we have already written the same. So the final logic will come here. If x percentile 2 double is equals to 0, and let me change this to the same even squares itself, so you don't get confused when you are reviewing this code back. So I'll also give it as list comprehension method. See here, it's very simple. We just added this one particular logic here, and we got the even numbers output. Okay, I hope you are getting this. Now let's go to our a bit complex code. Okay, nested list comprehension. So you can also use nested loops in list comprehension to create list from multi-dimension structures. So if you want a normal list, so here what we are telling, we are having a 2D array or a 2D list, okay, that we want into one dimension array or 1D list. It's a very simple code. Okay, so I'll just write down here the code. Same goes here. Let me copy the matrix first. If you understand the logic, it's very easy. Let me give the question here. Convert 2D array to 1D array. Okay, simple. Now we have created a matrix here. So in normal list method we are going to write the code. Okay, normal list code this is. For this what we do is equals to flatten list is equals to, and now for I in matrix okay, now again we'll write the for loop for j in matrix, or you can say for j in I. Okay, it's not matrix actually, it's for j in I. Now what we do, we tell that to append this. Flatten list dot append I or yeah, append j. Actually it's j. Okay, so now what we do, we normally print it. Print flatten list. Let me run this. Now you can see here what we have done here. We have created a nested loop here for I in matrix, for j in I. What we are telling, so whatever is in matrix, store it to I first. Okay, and from I again we told that to take it to j for j. And what we told here, we have told here to append all the elements which are in j to flatten list. Okay, and we are finally printing flatten list. This will be now your 1D array. You can see here one dimension array. This is a 2-dimension array. Okay, now same code in list comprehension. Okay, same code here. You can see here now matrix is equals to, we have defined the same matrix here. Flatten list is equals to items for sublist in matrix. So don't get confused here, so or else I'll just change it. For I in matrix, okay, for item in sublist, or you can change this again to I. Now what we are doing, we are printing flatten list. Okay, simple. I hope you got this code. So guys, it's very easy to do this, and after this we have one real world example actually. So let us see that immediately, and we'll wrap up this session here. Before that, we have one more example here. We'll flatten a list of lists where each inner list represents a sentence split into words. So this is how you split the words normally. So simply you give sentence dot split, and the words will be splitted from the sentence. Okay, I'm not going to do this right now. So this you all can give a try from the notebook. We will directly dive to the problem statement. You have a list of strings containing both words and numbers, write a Python program to create a new list that includes only the words, strings without any digit. Okay, we don't want the numbers to be in that, and that's obviously a string. Okay, remember that. We'll see this particular problem statement now. Okay, now I'll just convert this to markdown and let me write this. PROBL. Okay, problem statement. Okay, PROM should not. PROBLAM statement. Okay, it's my mistake. So now this is our problem statement. Let us write the list comprehension code, or before that you want me to show a list code. So that's fine, guys. Let me first show you a list code. It's not a problem. I have the code here with me. So I'll copy this and paste and I'll explain you all. Okay. Here what we done, you can see the simple use case here of this particular code. What it is saying is, so you have even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this numbers also as a string. Even banana, cherry, all these are strings. Okay. So what the problem is saying here, only take out the strings which are having this particular words. Don't take out the strings which are having 1, 2, 3, or you can say filter out. So word list, only we want the word list, we don't want the numbers in it. For that what you can do, for items in matrix list, has digit is equals to false. Has digit is equals to false. This will be done to check if there is any digit in that. Okay, by default it will be passed as false, later we'll make it true. For character in item, if char dot char, okay, it's not character, it's char, but yeah, normally I'm telling, for char dot is digit, has digit is equals to true. If it is a digit, then you make it true and break the statement. No need to check further. If not has digit, if it is not has digit, then append the items. What we are saying in short, if you find somewhere any digits, then break that, don't continue with that. And if it is not digits and if you are having only words, filter out and add them to this words list, append them to this word list. Okay, that's item. Okay, by default this item is given here, that is it. And now the filtered item, if you see here, you can see here banana, apple and cherry. Okay, so this code is a bit simple only. You can see here, this is a standard format how you write, but when it comes to list comprehension, here you can see this. I'll copy this same code here. You can see here now what we did here. Mixed list is equals to apple 1, 2, 3, banana, cherry. We gave the same. Now word list is equals to item. For item in mixed list, if not any, character dot is digit. For char in item, and we told to filter out and print the word list. Okay, so you have the words here, you can see. It's very simple. So you can see this is also one line of code. The same logic comes here, but we make sure that the logic is simple and it's in one line only. That's the main use case of using list comprehension. I hope you all like this particular video. If yes, make sure to subscribe the channel and let's meet again with my next video.